Honorable Mliswa, and it's about time that I speak for the voiceless. Where there's injustice, we must speak. Where we expect justice to prevail, it must prevail. Where there are institutions which must make sure that there is judicial prudence, we expect that. The judiciary is another arm of the state which I've never wanted to talk about. But it's about time that I talk about them, because the business of this country is about the judiciary. Mary Chiwenga herself is in trouble, is in a mess because of the judiciary, because there's no independence in the judiciary. Honorable Job Scala and Honorable Stole are incarcerated because of the judiciary. Who are you trying to please in the judiciary? Who do you stand for? Are you working for individuals? Are you working for political parties? You are working for this country. Surely you know your mandate. You have to remain independent in whatever you do. You cannot be swayed by politicians in trying to persecute people who are fighting for democracy, people who have been represented. You know, you've got to understand that Job Scala, Honorable Job Scala and Honorable Stolle were elected by the people, democratic process. And Parliament is one of those pillars of the state which has a lot to do with the credibility of the state. It's a law-making institution. It does so much for this country. We've got the executive as well. We've got the judiciary. All these three. The fourth estate, not written, is the media. We need to be fair. We need to be fair. We need to analyze whether we are playing our roles or not. And the judiciary, certainly you're not playing your role. It is important that we complement each other, and we're not seen to be fighting each other. There are rules which are not written. Best practice. For example, Honorable Wajejena, while there is no rule in Parliament that he must step down as the chairman of the Portfolio Committee on Agriculture, it's best practice that he steps down. These are some of the unwritten rules which are not there. The unwritten rule and law which is not there is that an honorable member of Parliament's office must be respected. You know where he lives, you know who he represents, and so forth. Why then do you deny them bail? It's about time that we speak the truth about this country. We see our country in a mess. Unnecessary, reckless people, you know, cheerleaders. Our judges cheerleaders today. Is the judiciary made of cheerleaders today? Have you gotten that position on political affiliation, or you've gotten that job on merit so that you can represent the people? This is my clarion call to the judiciary in this country. For the first time, there must be a separation of power, a doctrine in the separation of power, but I don't see it happening. A message to you, who are you serving? Are you serving the nation? The God that created this universe, the ancestors that we all know are there for us. The liberation struggle was fought as a result of many forces involved. Are they happy? There are times when I felt I was safe in prison than out there. But my concern was, is my family looked after? Can we go through a Go Fund for their families to be looked after so that their welfare is taken care of? They'll have peace of mind. Let's give them that reassurance. They'll be out one day. They'll be out one day, because the good Lord that we pray to is not a Lord who looks at anything else but fairness. You are safe, my comrades. You are safe. But I know that one day you shall reach that destination that God has for you. The Go Fund for their families must be put together. Let's not point fingers at anybody. The system is what we must fight. Like Josiah Tongogara, General Magama said, let's fight the system. Let's not fight persons. Let's not be unlawful in whatever we're going to do. We don't need to make noise. If we try and protest, we gain our numbers in courts. If they say no, let's be law-abiding citizens. But God is watching. God will speak. Honorable Mliswa, representing and in solidarity with Honorable Job Scala and Stolle. They are my friends. Stolle, I was with him in school. He was in the same school, St. Faith, as I was, and so forth. And to me, I say, let's come together in harmony, and let's keep praying. Let's go on our knees. Let's go on our knees and talk to God.